Welcome back, Salty Gamers, to the third month review of our MSF journey. We are getting some Daredevil and Punisher shards. We've just picked up 100 power cores. And 800 Mark 1s, and that calendar is now finished. For our reward sign, we had to switch guilds, the other one collapsed, so we're getting slightly less raid currency, but we've got plenty stashed in. And then we've got in all these rewards every day. We just won war, so we've got a lot of this currency for ISO 2s. A lot of training maps. So there's Cosmic Crucible issues, so we just got some strike tokens, so we'll claim them. So what was that? So we're getting Medusa and the Spotlight raids. Ancient ones now in the Blitz Orb. And eventually Medusa will be put onto hard modes. And Kahori's permanently in the battle world. And that's fine. So on to some dailies. We're just picking up the missions, the challenges, some training mats and training materials, and then we'll get into the roster. So we're on the streak, which means that we don't need to do a lot of the dailies, but because we just got all that strike tokens, we are now all the way up to we're almost finished it and we've got 10 days left, so let's just claim all this. So some shards of Patriot, and what we really need is some trading modules. Perfect. So let's look at the roster. Our current farms are Ghost Spider, Venom, Moon Knight. They're the main farms. Then we've got Hercules that we're going to take up to gear 14, Falcon up to gear 14, and then looking down here we've got our Mighty Thor finished, we've got Cable almost done, we're back farming Doctor Strange, we finished Hela, we've got Wasp, and we've got Ironheart, we've got Vision, we've got Loki back in the mix, and then we've got our Brawn, and then we've got our absolute A-Force with Medusa, Kahori, and Ms. Marvel. We've got Morgan Le Fay unlocked for Darkhold. We've got our Red Hulk, we've got She-Hulk unlocked, we've got Hulkbuster, and now we've put in our Secret Defenders, New Avengers, because they're going to be used, I think, in one of the battles. I need to double check that I've not picked up the wrong one. But New Avengers will help on some of the Scourges, and then we've got Wong that we're farming out, and then we've got Thor Infinity War because he also goes into the Nowhere team, but he's a Asgardian and an Avenger, so we're going to farm out him. Going down then, we've got Ultimus finished, we've got him at 7 stars, 3 diamonds, full blue ISOs, all abilities maxed out. We've got Silver Surfer and Gore, full blue ISOs, they're all gear 14. We've got Moondragon complete, we've got Scarlet Witch complete, tier 14, gear 14 for Dath, Man-Thing, Gladiator, Invisible Woman, Nimrod, of which we're going to just fire this ability in. We've got our Storm. We've finished Scientist Supreme for our Orcus team. We can now put in a bit of training mats into this team because it's she's part of a raid team. We've finished Phoenix, 7 star, gear 14. We're on our 6th star for Spider-Man Noir. Thanos Endgame, we're struggling to get his shards, but we've got him maxed out. We just need to max out this one. We've got Beast done, gear 14, same with the rest of the Spider Society, and Extreme X-Men. We have Adam Warlock, finished, 7 stars, 1 diamond. Blade, Cyclops, we've even got our Sentinel up. We can start pushing these abilities up to 6. We've got our Accuracy stuck at gear 13, Forge, Lady Deathstrike, Spider-Man, Pivoter, Penny Parker, of which we've also got a diamond. Void Knight, which we're farming out, Red Goblin, Gambit, Gwenam. We've finished Carnage as part of our hive mind. Jean Grey's up at gear 13, but we'll go into Infinity Watch. We have all of Infinity Watch 7 stars now. Gear 13, not taking them any higher just now. So that's where Infinity Watch is. That will help us with cosmic nodes. We've got Dazzler, Jean Grey, and Elandra up at gear 13. And then coming down, we've got Sunspot, we've got Starbrand, Captain Carter, Emma Frost at gear 13. We've now got Shuri at gear 6 stars. And then everybody else is sort of stuck where they are. Been building Rocket Raccoon. This is part of the Starjammers. Groot. Just if we've had extra shards or anything, we've managed to get them. And we're trying to finish off Mr. Negative. We could technically go in and finish off Magneto now because we've got enough mutants at 7 stars. So why are we looking at the New Avengers? The New Avengers, I'm sure it is this one. Five Nowhere or Sinister Six, Mystic Villain, Global Controller. So Nowhere helps for that, or Sinister Six. Is it maybe Green Goblin? New Avengers, yes. So New Avengers instead of Rebirth. That's what I was looking at. For Green Goblin, and then we've got Nova, which is part of the Nowhere, but we need X Factor or Masters of Evil, so we're not quite able to get them yet. Dark Dimension 3 is complete. So we're on to Dark Dimension 4, of which we need non-legendary characters, and then we need legendary characters. Where are we? Somewhere. In the last 3 nodes we need legendary characters. So that's the plan there, and what we get is we get Doctor Doom, which is a mythic character, so we don't need to rush him. So now we can start looking at the other legendary characters such as Black Cat. Black Cat goes in, just go back there, rewards. She is part of the Secret Defender team. And then we've got Green Goblin, who's Superior 6, and then we've got Nova, who is part of the Nowhere team, but they're legendary characters. So if we just look at legendaries, here's our options. So some of these might already be able to be built out into teams and will be fine, but we want the more up-to-date characters for Dark Dimension. So we're going to be looking at picking up Rogue, Archangel, the Horseman characters, Morgan Le Fay, and seeing where we could push that. In terms of our new teams, we've got Liberty, we're pretty strong there. We've got 1 star, 1 diamond on Captain Sam. Superior 6. Oh, that's Spider-Verse. Superior 6. We're looking not too bad here. Craven's finished. We just need to pick up Doc Ock, get Lizard finished, Spider Slayer finished, and then we could start building out a full Superior 6 team. So that's where the roster is just now. Why are we building up the Mighty Avengers / the Uncanny Avengers? Well, Vision's used in the Bionic Avenger team, Mighty Avenger team as well. So that's why I'm building him up. Scarlet Witch is used in the Darkhold team, so the Bionic Avengers is used with in one of the Scourges, or can be. Invisible Woman is for the Nowhere heist. She's Fantastic Four, but she's a Mighty Avenger, so she can be used there, and she's a legendary character, so she's worth building. Falcon is an Avenger, Mighty Avenger, and an Uncanny Avenger. Now the Uncanny Avengers is Jean Grey, Hercules, Beast and Storm, so we'll take Jean Grey up to 14 as well, and that will just give us another team with the Avenger tag. So can we get Hercules up to this? Let's see, have a look. War Supplies has 3, and then we could just fire in another 3 there, and then we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for gear 14. As soon as he hits gear 14 or level 35, push him to gear 14, and we go into the ISOs and we upgrade him to blue. Now I'm not spending this currency unless we really need to, so we take him to 4 blue at this stage, because I want to sort of get a bank of this blue currency, because it's 325 per 1, so that's 650 per 2, that's 1.3 million, almost 2 million of that currency just to take one character to full blue. Blue 5. So just upgrade that. And it also then another 100,000 there. So that's him done. He's at gear 14. We can take him out. Now we will need to push characters to gear 15, but I want to widen the roster up a bit now. So Absolute A-Force is used. A-Force is used in one of the nodes for the Scourges, so that's why they're there. Let's see if we can take, say, Jean Grey. Nope, we don't have enough train shards now. So what we'll do is we'll just start firing up our shards for the characters we're farming. because it won't. So once we get the Mighty Avenger, these two done, I'll then start pulling out stuff like the Asgardians. He's in there because he's part of the Immortal X-Men, and he's also classed as a... is he classed as a defender? He's X-Force, Immortal though. He's not a defender, but he's used, so he's used in this team, so I'll bring him up and just to have that team fleshed out. You probably go to gear 13, you won't go up to 14 just yet. And then we'll look at Arena. We're sitting at 497. We've got a lot of toughies in here, but this team here we should be able to smash. Let's just do that. And climb the arena again. As long as we're getting our 200 power cores, we're doing not too bad. We're 3 months in now, and I say we've got a pretty reasonable roster as far as I could see. It's doing the work in every game mode that we're playing. Even when in Cosmic Crucible, getting battles done in war, not just the shield agents but others. And we're now on Dark Dimension 4, so we're not bad there either. So Cyclops may be year 16, but we just absolutely rinsed through him. So now we're on, this team's got more diamonds. This team doesn't, this has the same as mine. Go back. This team doesn't have any. So we'll see how this my team does against the Night Stalkers. So Agatha's in the Night Stalkers, but she's also in the Darkhold team, so she's worth investing in. And they're hitting hard on Gladiator. And Gladiator's dead. Oh no, yep. So they say Annihilators is a team to use for Arena, but I'm struggling. These are all gear 14 and higher up than them, but they absolutely rinsed through me. Let's see if I can claw it back. Let's get rid of Blade. So Ultimate's done absolutely nothing. So there you go. That's one of the newer teams, but Annihilators are meant for Arena, but yet we got nowhere with them. So let's see this team. We're 200,000 power higher than the team that we just fought, and we got beat. We got munched. So we'll just do the same. So he's faster, so he must be gear 15. So this isn't like Spago where you can check the speeds. So we've got debuffs, let's say do that. He's going to do Rain of Fire. Survived it. No, I'll do Rain of Fire. No. Thankfully he's not got the tier 4 on Gladiators A2 because he didn't clear all my buffs. Let's try and get rid of Silver Surfer. So we put trauma on him, negative effects can't be cleared or flipped, and he's got stun, so he's stuck in stun now. Offense down, 2 turns. And we'll just fire a heal block. So if Silver Surfer takes his turn, he should die. Yeah, there we go. And we'll just basic. So as long as we're staying under the 500 score, we'll get 200 power cores. And that's the main idea here. We're going to supplies before we need to change our cantina. So orb spies, we've got lots of orbs. So we've got our Patriot orbs, we'll just open these up. 9 shards, 1 shard Captain Sam, almost all of them. Some of these, that's fine. So we don't need to worry too much about gold because we've got lots of gold at the minute. Perfect train mats, I would have preferred that in there, but okay. Some Hela shards. Kang the Conqueror, just perfect. So we've got 359 gold orbs, so we're not struggling at all for gold orbs. Training modules, come on, give us gold. Okay, that will do it. Training 2 mats, we don't need any. Uniques, we don't need any more at the minute. And then get some Moonlight Shards. So in supplies we got some more of that. Out of this store we're just buying absolutely everything. We've got 1.4 million currency, so stock up even if we've got hundreds of it. There's no orbs to spend. Supplies, we've got, for Blitz we don't have any currency at all, but we're working on Gore and Silver Surfer. In here we're buying out is that one? No. Hey, yeah, she's Astral one, so Subtle League. We'll buy that out. We've got nobody else really we're buying out here today. In here we're keeping a total on currency, but we're doing Void Knight because we need to bring him up a bit more. We'll get Ronan eventually. We'll pick up Star-Lord Annihilator, he's part of the Nowhere as well, but in Deathlock. But we'll be basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to get 5 stars on Void Knight just to give that team a wee bit more of a boost. And then I'll go back to finish sort of Peter B. Parker, Spider-Man Noir. We'll need to pick up Sentinel as well. Nimrod Man Thing is almost completed. And then we're picking up Mr. Negative because once we finish Mr. Negative we should start getting somebody else, I can't remember, Black Knight. So we won't need to farm out Black Knight as much. And here we're sort of trying to pick out specific ones. We'll try and pick out Red Goblin now. Nemesis is there as well. In here we're trying to get diamonds preferably. We don't have enough gold ones. We've got 5-star for Lizard, Scientist Supreme, but we don't have gold. So what we could do here is just refresh it and see. Oh, Ancient one, 50. Yes, please. Now Dakin would be nice to have, but do we need him right now? Nope. Gwenham, we could get that 5th red star. And one more refresh. We've got Icarus. I don't really want Icarus any further, but we've got 4 reds for Morgan Le Fay, so we'll put that on. And 1 red for Black Knight. There we go. We could get Old Man Logan, but I'm away off Old Man Logan. So we'll open our red stars. See what stuff we get. Oh, we got more of the new Daredevil. And Bullseye. And that's all there. Buy these because we've got plenty of currency there now. And then an Astro, we've got Jean Grey, we've got Thanos Endgame, Hercules, which is a bit of a pain that they're in there, but we'll just have to run with it. Just now. Let's check down here if there's anything that we could push to get more of. Milestones. Oh, diamond ore fragment. I'll take a look at that. There we go, let's see what we get. American Shabazz. And quad. Okay. Could be worse. Right, let's see all the way through for the campaigns. And let's just hard node farm. More ISOs. So basically what I'm doing here is just getting extra ISOs, but also getting the daily done. The extra daily. So we'll just claim all these so we can get that straight pass complete. We're level 86 as well, if you didn't already notice. Get the donation. Have a look at Stark Tech so we can take these up and get ourselves more stats. Now campaign energy and raids to do. So who do we need to farm here? Let's do man thing. The thing, sorry. Check the battle pass, objectives done. Claim all this. 3 gears, free gear. Cosmic Crucible. We gain 5th and silver, and we're in silver 1. That's what we got there. So let's just check. Did I spend the herbs? Must have. So modern Daredevil in there. So we're in silver 1. It's due to start soon. 5 days. 5 days for the next Crucible. Real time arena gives us other rewards, but I don't. Let's see if we just do arena. Let's try it. Quick match. Oh, match found. Oh, this is a bit unfair. I mean, it's fair for me, it works for me, but it's unfair on the opponent. They'll either bow out, or they'll just take the loss. I think he's fired it on auto and just left it. Fair play to him. Or them. So we've got absolutely nothing for that. We've got some battle pass awards though. So we can claim that, which gives us 2 of that. So it is something. But you get nothing else. So this picture's just picture. You're not actually getting anything. We've done Blitz, but we need to go through all this. So we just sim it through. Get our tokens. Try and hit this all the time, just when I'm on. Rack up the points. But mainly to get the tokens. And currency for Blitz. Bare minimum I do is grab the top tier reward from the actual reward track for it. I don't blitz too hard that it becomes a job. But we're able to get gore now. So every so happen to be in the top, we'll probably be in the top 66. We're definitely in this one. If we end up being anything higher, we'll get more shards. We've got them unlocked anyway. I mean, if we do end up being in rank 1 to 100, great. But I highly doubt it. In the store, we could pick up gore. Here we go, we got an achievement for doing our 1 live battle. Into a raid, so they changed the raids recently, we've also changed guilds, so we're sort of building up this alliance. So even though we've got 5,000, there's another almost 4,000, we've got more also doing the raids. So what I'm doing here is just seeing any node that I don't need to, that I'm not going to basically stop anybody from progressing, and get us, the more nodes we complete, the more rewards as a guild, as an alliance we get. We basically just need to sim it. So he's over there, we're best going over here. So 4 more roads that we could do. So every day I make sure that I do all my raid battles. That just keeps me topped up on that raid currency. And I'm only picking out select characters out the shops. And then the gearing is coming a lot slower because we need to tailor it down now to depending on what characters we need to build up. Because it's not just the gear, it's training them up to the specific level. The next stage will be starting pushing them into the teal coloured gear. So now we've done all the nodes here. Now we can do it. We come out here, go on to the next one. And this one's a new raid format, so basically pick a lane and go for it. So I go here and we can change our difficulty ourselves. So if we go difficulty 5, it tells us that we need 5 mystics at ISO 8 tier 3. Character level 105, level 90, level 75. So I go difficulty 2 and I don't struggle, I just sim it. So our Mystic team, right, I just noticed something here. Here. Oh, there's no combat missions, okay. So, yeah. So our Mystic team is our Night Stalker team. And they just breeze through this. Takes a bit of time, but there we go. So we're getting lots of tail gear orbs. And we get 750 tokens per node. So when we get a wee bit less overall each day, we actually get a decent amount depending on the level that you do within the raid. So the higher difficulty you do, it gives you a wee bit more currency back to yourself. So just basically, so it's Tech Mystic Boss. But this team's tried and tested, it clears it. Takes a couple of minutes. There we go. So as you see, we're getting Crimson gear as well. Now this is our skill team, so this is Spider Society. Preloads it in for me, and then bam, sim it. Watch the black screen for a while. And there we go. And then 4 more times to do this. So there's skill node. We're up at 61,950 raid currency, so we're doing not bad there. Means that we could buy stuff, and if we need to get some gear and it's available, we can pick it up as we get it. So we've got like 19 levels to go, and then we're max level, which is reasonable pace for 3 months in. And about now, maybe. So what's this? So it's raid milestone points. 2 more battles. So we're getting bonus rewards and possible rewards. So this is the X-Men team. And last battle. So this is where this game sort of slows down and is picking up these raids. It does the same on my phone. So it's not just the emulator. And there we go. So we now have 65 currency. We get our spotlight raid mobs that haven't opened. So we're getting Medusa now. We get some Punisher shards, some Electro shards. Because they have the Vigilante tag. So we've got these two, we've got Daredevil Modern. And then we've got Hitmonkey, never heard of him. And then we've got Silver Sable, which I've never heard of either. And then down here we've got all our normal stuff. So we've actually got 30 of these ability orbs, which I didn't realise, so let's just crack these open. So that we can go gear up, build up some abilities. So I don't want to use any Mark 4s, tier 4s. On anybody bar Thanos, but I need some more. I need 60. So we can build up these. So why have I went as Guardians is against Scourge? I haven't already mentioned that. We've got Scourges to complete to get the Apocalypse, War Horses, so that's where we are there. And then we just fire on daily activities, daily objectives, claim, and that's this one level 47, more training mats. Does that give us enough to put Jean Grey to 75? Yes it does. So then we can upgrade her to 14, and then we can fire her into ISO. That's her stuck there now. So we've just got, for the Mighty Avengers and Uncanny Avengers, we've just got one more to take up to gear 14, and that's us done with them. And we can sort of leave our training mats to build up as then we build into these. I'm thinking build Absolute A-Force, that will give me a war team, or I do the rest of Darkhold. So Darkhold, we don't have all Darkhold yet because we've not unlocked Wong, but we do have Gamma. So the Horsemen, we've got 2 out of 4. We need Archangel, who does the Death Seed, and Rogue, who does Unlimited X-Men. We don't have Phantom X, so that's why I'm not rushing them. But we do have all of Gamma, ignoring the leader. So there is that, and I could open these and see if we can get Abomination up to So we'll need a bit of work for that, but that's fine. So that's the plans going forward. So just keep building the roster, give you the stats now, do the milestones that we've completed, and that will be the end of the video if it wants to catch up with me. So Raid Frenzy, we get objectives, we claim this, 100 XP for doing that, and then rewards wise we have got them all now. So loads of Armory 19 orbs, 18, and some more of that currency. What's the objectives here? We need to spend Vigilante energy. Where are we going for Vigilante energy? Is here. Where is it? Star Daredevil. So here, basically we need to spend this energy and we'll get awards there, and we'll get these. I'm not going to put this in the video, but basically we'll pick up these shards. Black Panther Shuri is brilliant to get, and then that way, doing that, we'll get these objectives, which gives us for every 100. If we use a vigilante in raid battles, we'll grab more XP. If we use a Landra and Cosmic Crucible, which is easier to do, we grab more XP, and then spend another million X coins. I'm sure we'll be able to do that in the next 24 days, and that will give us even more XP and some gold. So the XP will help us, of course, level up, and that will bring us closer to level probably 87 by the time we do that. Milestones, we complete this one. That's just by doing raids. Even more currency, but this is nice to get for the tier 3 ions. I'm not pushing these scorings, but if we get them, then great. We click that, and that's just got all the milestones. We're not really pushed Elandra, but we're getting close to 7 star now, with 3 more milestones to do. And then overall stats of the account, we're at 7 million total collection power, TCP. If you come from Spigo, that's GP, global power. So we've got 7 million power. Our strongest team is 923,000. We've not been War MVP yet. We've collected 211 characters. We've got 27 at max stars. But the lowest we've been in Arena is 168. We're currently 383. And latest Blitz rank is 96,000, and Blitz win 743. In terms of our alliance, it's not even sure if I me. I am 458,271 power, collection power. Ranked. So there we go. That's the stats. So thanks for watching, and remember, stay salty.